This is a men's channel with men content. I am your host, Jeremy Hill, the Gentleman Rogue. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this show is not for you. Now let us get into the subject matter, ladies and gentlemen. Modern women, black women in particular, in my most humble opinion, ain't nothing but delusional whores. Now let me explain what I mean, because that is not a statement that I designed for provocation. That is a statement based on my lived experiences and observations. Why do I say that majority of modern day black women are delusional whores? Because when you ask them, what is it that you bring to the table? How do I benefit, ma'am, if I decide to allow you the privilege of being my woman? What are you going to bring to me? They'll say stupid, idiotic things such as, well, I bring inspiration. Have you heard that? I will inspire my man. Now, look here. A man who is already successful, ambitious, and competitive, and already has his things together, has his own residence, things in his name, already is inspired. He has been inspired to be successful without you. How much more inspiration does a man who has a $500,000 house, 2 Rolls Royces need from you? What can you contribute to his inspiration? This man has been inspired before he met you. What can you bring to the table other than that BS? A real mover and a real shaker will look at you, turn their nose up, and call you stupid, hit it real good a few times, and find a lady who have better answers to that question. I'm just being honest with you. Now, another thing that these delusional whores say, modern day black women who are living in delusion and who are whorish will also say that they bring to the table peace of mind. Have you heard these delusional whores when you ask them, what can you bring to the table? They will say things like, I can be his peace. Now, let's break that down, ladies and gentlemen. When things are going right, when things are going well, there is already peace there. You are not creating the peace by being there, ladies. You are not creating or developing peace by walking around the house nude or whatever, ladies. When peace is there without you doing anything. Now, when things are going wrong, when things are difficult, upside down, when there's stress and there's pressures and there's problems, this is where we see whether or not you can bring peace. Because peace of mind is worked on and developed during times of stress. When things are right and going well, you're not thinking about having peace of mind because you're at peace. Now, when we argue, do you have enough emotional maturity to maintain peace, or do I have to hear your mouth disrespect me? Do I have to hear you insult me? Do I have to see you storm out the room like an 8-year-old child does? How do you create peace in the middle of a storm, ladies? So when you say, I can be his peace, what does that mean to you? Because it takes a lot of work to present calmness in the midst of turmoil. If a man gets laid off and depressed, this is when you soothe him and bring peace. And do not think because you do sexual things to your man that it brings him peace. You are giving him sexual gratification. Bringing peace is submissiveness to a man. If you want to give him peace of mind, then be feminine to a man. Don't loud talk him. Don't be masculine. This is where peace is going to come from. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge his masculinity. And admire him. Praise him. Make him feel good. This brings peace to a man. And do these things not only when things are going good and well. Do these things when you have an attitude problem. Do these things when he tells you no. Do these things when you're not getting your way. This is how you bring peace of mind to a man. If you can't do those things in the face of adversity, then you are unable to bring peace to a man. I am so sick of women saying, I bring men inspiration. I bring in peace to a man. then you know what type of women, the only type of women who say stuff like that are whores. Because a whore realizes she has nothing else to bring. She can't bring a career. She can't bring anything else feminine. So she got to give you something that's intangible. She can't give you anything that's solid and tangible. She got to give you something that's intangible, something that you can't grasp. So she has to tell you inspiration and peace is what I bring to the table. Do not fall for this BS, gentlemen. Also, women say other silly things. What do you bring to the table? Or you ask them, how can I benefit if I bring you into my life? Another silly delusional whore would say, look at me. And that'd be the answer, just look at me. I'm fine, I'm sexy. A man who has a bag can sleep with anybody, sexy or ugly. Your body is nothing special. Your vagina is nothing special. There's always a prettier woman. You might be bad, you might be a 9, but there's a 10 somewhere. You may be a 10, but it's gonna be a 10.5 somewhere. You are not going to keep a man just on your sex. And you should already know this, because a lot of men still sleep with other women no matter how bad she is. You remember Halle Berry? I think Halle Berry was called the sexiest woman alive for like 3 years straight, and she's still crying about child support because I think Eric Benet or whoever it is don't want her. So you're smashable, but you're not lovable. So ladies, you cannot be a man's inspiration. You cannot be a man's peace if you don't even know how to be at peace with yourself. How can a woman be a man's peace when she can't be peaceful on her job? She has conflict with the co-workers. She has conflict with her bosses. She has conflict with her sisters, conflict with her father and mother and her brothers. Everywhere she goes, she is known to be a hell raiser if she does not get her way. Now, how can a person with that type of demeanor or reputation all of a sudden do a 180 and become a man's peace? That's a lie. That's game to get the man. You women don't even know how to clean up. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jeremy Hill, the Gentleman Rogue, and I just wanted to drop that little video and just cover those two little things about how women will BS you. A woman cannot become a man's inspiration or motivation if he already has things, if you already have proven with his lifestyle that he's motivated. If he's already proven with his lifestyle that he has inspiration enough to do his own thing and that he is already responsible, what can you bring? He don't need your inspiration. He doesn't need your peace of mind. He can make his own peace of mind. But anyway, if you think what I said is valid, do me a favor, comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.